In 2025, the decision on who gets to work remotely versus who has to go into the office may be up for grabs, but the emphasis on securing assets used in remote work is here to stay, especially for U.S. government employees. The Remote Work Act, known informally as the Remote Act, is redefining how remote government employees are monitored and managed. This groundbreaking legislation came as a response to increased cybersecurity threats, the need for greater accountability, and the growing trend of remote work. Let's dive into the technical aspects of how the Remote Act is set to work in monitoring for compliance, including secure communications, endpoint security, and data usage. The Remote Act is a comprehensive framework for regulating remote work within government agencies. Its goal is to ensure that all remote workers adhere to strict security protocols, remain productive, and operate transparently. Under the Act, every government-issued device is monitored for compliance, including secure communications, endpoint security, and data usage. It also introduces mandatory annual cybersecurity training for remote workers to address evolving threats and enforces penalties for non-compliance, ranging from device lockdowns to disciplinary actions. The Act prioritizes transparency by requiring agencies to disclose what is being monitored and how the data is used. Effective communication is the backbone of remote work, especially in the government sector where sensitive data is regularly exchanged. Secure communication tools ensure that all calls, emails, and messages are encrypted, preventing unauthorized access. These tools often feature end-to-end encryption, meaning that only the sender and intended recipient can access the content. To prevent breaches, authentication protocols are layered into these systems. Multi-factor authentication is a cornerstone, requiring multiple forms of verification, such as a combination of passwords, physical tokens, and biometric scans. Advanced encryption algorithms protect data in transit and at rest, ensuring that even intercepted communications remain unreadable to malicious actors. Additionally, these platforms allow for role-based access control, ensuring that only authorized individuals can participate in sensitive conversations or access classified files. Every device used by a remote government worker is a potential gateway for cyber threats, making endpoint monitoring a critical focus. Advanced tools continuously scan devices for vulnerabilities, unauthorized installations, or suspicious activity. These tools can detect anomalies such as unexpected data transfers, unapproved software, or attempts to bypass security settings. Remote management capabilities enable teams to apply patches, enforce software updates, or disable compromised devices in real time. Additionally, devices are equipped with compliance checks that run periodically to ensure they meet government-mandated standards, such as operating system updates, encryption, and antivirus configurations. Network traffic is also monitored through secure channels, using technology that flags unusual activity, such as unauthorized access attempts or connections from unfamiliar locations. This ensures that data exchanged over government networks remains secure and uninterrupted. Monitoring doesn't stop at devices and networks. Government agencies also analyze the activity and behavior of remote workers to ensure compliance with policies and to detect potential insider threats. Activity tracking tools can log hours worked, task completion, and even productivity metrics, providing supervisors with detailed insights into workforce performance. Behavioral monitoring uses artificial intelligence to establish baseline patterns of activity for each user. These systems analyze actions such as login times, file access patterns, and data usage to identify deviations that may indicate a threat. For example, if a worker accesses a large number of sensitive files outside regular hours, the system might flag this for investigation. By focusing on unusual behavior rather than blanket surveillance, these tools strike a balance between security and privacy, ensuring that monitoring remains targeted and effective. The government enforces stringent compliance and security policies to protect its systems and data. A key component of this is the implementation of zero-trust architecture. Under this model, every user, device, and application is continuously verified before being granted access. This means that even employees within the network are treated as potential risks until proven otherwise. Periodic audits and diagnostics are another essential aspect of compliance. These processes involve reviewing access logs, monitoring system usage, and conducting vulnerability assessments to identify and address potential risks. Automated systems generate alerts for non-compliance, such as outdated software or unencrypted devices, allowing IT teams to take corrective action swiftly. These policies ensure that security standards are consistently upheld, even as threats evolve. While monitoring is crucial, the government recognizes the importance of respecting employee privacy. Policies are designed to ensure that monitoring focuses solely on work-related activities and avoids unnecessary intrusions into personal matters. For example, monitoring tools are configured to track activity only during work hours and on government-issued devices. Employees are informed of the extent and purpose of monitoring through transparency policies, which help to build trust. Beyond digital security, physical security in remote workspaces is also a priority. Workers are required to secure their home offices with measures such as locked doors, secured filing cabinets, and restricted access to workspaces. In some cases, employees may need to verify their workspace compliance through secure video inspections or submit evidence of physical security measures. These requirements help to protect sensitive information and prevent unauthorized access in remote environments. In 2025, the U.S. government's approach to monitoring remote workers reflects a careful balance between security, productivity, and privacy. Advanced tools, proactive policies, and emerging technologies come together to create a secure and efficient remote work environment. However, these measures also raise important questions about the limits of monitoring and the protection of individual privacy. What do you think? Are these measures necessary for national security, or do they go too far? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. For more insights on the intersection of technology, security, and governance, visit Almond Consulting.